Have you ever considered wearing the same thing every day? In this episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about style uniforms and talk about the 5 benefits that wearing a similar outfit every day can create in your own life. Hey there, lovely. Welcome to Personal Style for Christian Women. Are you tired of walking into your closet and feeling like you have nothing to wear? Do you feel frustrated when you look in the mirror and feel frumpy and icky in your clothes? Do you want to build a wardrobe that is authentic, timeless, and easy in a way that honors God and His plan for beauty and femininity? Hey there, I'm Stacy. I'm a crazy busy homeschooling mom of 6. I used to look in the mirror frustrated and uncomfortable in my clothes and wish that I could just look and feel good and maybe get a compliment from my husband. I wanted to have fewer clothes that I really loved, discover my personal style to feel joyful and creative, and appreciate my body at every size and stage. But I was terrified what people would think if I dressed for myself and let go of trends and expectations. Then I discovered how to have confidence in the way God created me and His plan for beauty. In this podcast, you'll find style tips from color to body type, the magic of having less with a capsule wardrobe, and biblical mindset tips so you can bring your inner beauty to the outside. So go put in your favorite earrings, fix that hair, and let's dig in. Do you love the idea of a capsule wardrobe, but creating one has been quite the challenge for you? I totally get it, 100%. Starting a capsule wardrobe is what actually led me to start this whole business. It's what put me on this path because I couldn't find the answers to the questions that I had about how to create a customized capsule wardrobe. I was tired of seeing everybody else's capsule wardrobes that just really didn't work for me. That's why I'm super excited to share this knowledge with you. I am hosting a workshop on November 17th called the Sailing into Style Capsule Wardrobe Workshop, and I would love to invite you to come join us. This will be a 2-hour live event where you are going to get so much information on how to create your own capsule wardrobe that's customized for you, that isn't just a collection of random pieces of clothing that some blogger told you absolutely had to have. Instead, you'll get all my tips and tricks to create your own capsule wardrobe that reflects you, makes you feel great, and makes your life so much easier. Check the link below to sign up and join us for this amazing free workshop on November 17th, teaching you how to create your capsule wardrobe. Hey, lovely listeners, welcome back today. I am super excited because for the next several weeks, I am going to be talking almost exclusively about capsule wardrobes and very specifically the style uniform concept, which is a very specialized type of capsule wardrobe that really allows you to create your perfect wardrobe while having less and making your life so much simpler. The purpose for today's episode is really to hone in on the amazing benefits that you get from using style uniforms in your wardrobe. But first, some of you may not have ever heard this concept before, may not have ever heard me talk about this. So a quick overview is probably in order to get you up to speed on what exactly constitutes a style uniform. To put it very simply, a style uniform is the same basic outfit that you wear on repeat. And when we talk about an outfit, we're of course talking about 2 or 3 pieces of clothing. This usually includes a top, bottom, and completer piece. And if it's just 2 pieces, we're looking at a 1-piece item like a dress or a jumpsuit plus that completer piece. So it's a full outfit of clothing, including that coveted third piece that often makes things look so finished, right? And so when we talk about a style uniform, we're actually creating this outfit and we're duplicating it. And we are duplicating it not in the Steve Jobs way where it's the same black turtleneck and jeans every single day, but we're duplicating it in a feminine way, which allows us to be creative and to really highlight the colors we love, the prints and patterns that we love, but still sticking to the same base outfit to really simplify your life, simplify your closet, make getting dressed really, really easy. So having said that, giving you a little overview of what the style uniform concept is, I want to talk about the 5 amazing benefits that you get when you use this method in your wardrobe to create a capsule wardrobe, a larger capsule wardrobe. The first thing that you get is confident style. That's because when you go through the process to create a style uniform or 2 or 3 or 4 for your lifestyle and the seasons and what works for you, you are saying no to 90% of the other options out there. You are so sure of yourself, so confident in who you are, your personal style, your colors, the things that you love to wear, what really makes you happy, what makes your life feel easy and simple, what makes you feel beautiful, that this creates so much confidence in who you are and how you show up and the image that you're presenting to the world. It's an amazing thing to have this much knowledge and this much power to be able to say yes to the things that do work for you and to be able to say no to the huge amount of fashion trends and clothing pieces and shiny object syndrome items that we see, and just be able to let them go, knowing that they may be beautiful and they may look amazing on other people, but you have chosen to be authentic in your style and do it in a way that makes your life so much easier. You get to own that, and it helps you to be so confident in how you show up every single day. The second amazing benefit of a style uniform-based wardrobe is that this allows you to get dressed quickly. I spend about 2 to 3 minutes every day choosing what I'm actually going to wear because everything I have is pretty similar. My style uniforms kind of blend over on top of each other. At the end of the day, I basically wear a dress and a completer piece. If it's cold, I add some leggings, and there's really not much to think about. Statistically speaking, the average woman spends about 17 minutes choosing her outfit every day, and that is such a waste of time, right? We don't need to waste that time. We need to use that time doing things that are actually important in our lives, not choosing what we're going to wear. And to make this even faster for me, I typically choose my clothes the night before. So in the morning when I get dressed, all I really have to do is throw my clothes on, fix my hair covering, do my face if I want to, throw some shoes on, and I'm ready to go. Oh, those earrings. I have to put my earrings on every day too. I'm a busy mom of 6, soon to be 7. I'm homeschooling. I'm running a business. I don't have 17 minutes a day to waste choosing clothes. I would rather spend 2 to 3 and get it done and know that I feel amazing in my clothes and they work for me and that I look great and I'm going to be able to function in my daily life in a way that brings me joy and makes me look like the best version of myself. The third amazing benefit of style uniforms, and this should not come as a surprise, is that this saves you money on clothes. This kind of goes back to that first tip about being confident in your style, because once you nail this down and you have a style uniform, you really no longer feel tempted by a lot of the items that you see that you're tempted to buy. Trends don't really faze you because you can easily determine whether or not they're going to work for you and if it's something you want to include in one of your seasonal purchases. What I like to do is what I call the 5-piece French wardrobe method, which I have covered before here on the podcast, where this is where I buy 5 new items in the fall and in the spring. And this is how I keep my wardrobe fresh and updated. And it actually saves me so much money because I'm not spending a little bit here and a little bit there throughout the year. Instead, I'm making very intentional purchases. I am thinking this through for a few months before I actually shop. I am weighing the pros and cons of each item that I choose to buy. And even though I'm buying better quality items, I'm saving so much money in the long run. And this is great for my wardrobe. This is great for my wallet. And to be kind of honest, it's great for my marriage too, because my husband doesn't like to spend a lot of money on clothes. And well, who can blame him? The fourth reason that having a style uniform is totally amazing and benefits you so much is that it reduces decision fatigue, not just in the morning, but also throughout your day. So when we talk about decision fatigue, we're talking about this concept that every decision you make reduces your ability to make more decisions later. It also reduces your willpower and your self-control, which honestly, I don't find this to be a problem in the mornings, right? For me, I'm a morning person. Maybe if you're an evening person, it's definitely hard. But for me in the mornings, I wake up and I'm fresh and I'm ready to go and I have a lot of ideas. And I don't want to waste my capacity to make decisions throughout the day in the morning, right? I don't want to use up some of the good decision making that I have choosing the clothes I have, using 17 minutes of my day to choose those clothes. And so by having a style uniform, by having a very designated set of outfits that you go to, that you gravitate to, making sure that your wardrobe is filled with options for those uniforms really does help you to make sure that the rest of your day is good for making those decisions, that you can make wise decisions, that you can have more self-control and more willpower for the things that you are actually struggling with instead of struggling with what you're going to wear every morning. The final benefit of a style uniform, and this is my favorite, is that you get to wear what you love every single day. So once upon a time, I tried this done-for-you capsule wardrobe guide, and it had something like 60 items in there, and they were all very different. And it came with a book of outfits, and there were, 300 different outfits that you could try. And the reality is that out of those 300 outfits, there were only a handful that I really wanted to wear. The rest of them just weren't me. And that's what happens with fashion trends. And that's what happens with style, especially when we go and we copy things from Instagram or copy things from Pinterest, and we're trying a bunch of new things all the time. We don't love them. Another statistic about wardrobes is that when it comes down to everything a woman has in her wardrobe, only 10% of it is stuff she's actually wearing. So why do we even bother with the other 90%? Which is kind of the concept of the style uniform. Why do we even bother with all these clothes that we don't really love, these outfits that we don't really love, that don't make us look our best? We should spend our time instead focusing each day on wearing what you actually love. If you love jeans and a V-neck tee and a cardigan, wear it every day. Choose different colors, choose some different prints. Get you 4 to 6 options for the shirts and the jeans and the cardigans, and wear it every day. And don't apologize. No one's going to notice that you're wearing the same thing every day, but you're going to notice that you feel happy and you feel content and you love what you're wearing. And that makes you want to show up and want to be the best version of yourself. And the truth is that I'm super passionate about this topic. It's one of the things that I teach in many of my courses. It's how I teach building a capsule wardrobe based on this function of a style uniform and this concept. And it's something that I grew up with, actually. My grandfather was a businessman, a successful businessman, and he wore the same clothes every day. And it was so weird to me. I'm not even going to lie. I thought it was the strangest thing ever. And for a long time, I thought maybe he only had one set of clothes. I don't know. I never thought about it too much. But I remember going into his closet one day, and he had literally 7 of the exact same shirt and 7 of the exact same pants. And he owned one suit. But he wore the same clothes every single day. And I never got it until I was adult, but it's been such a foundational part of my journey. It's something that I adopted many, many years ago unintentionally, and I never really gave it a name until I started thinking about it for myself in the past few years as I built this business. And I really struggled with creating my own capsule wardrobe. But in the end, I went back to what I know, and that is the style uniform. That is finding one great outfit that you really love and just wearing it on repeat. Not repeat like Steve Jobs, although if you want to do that, you totally can. And to be honest with you, there was a time in my life when I did do that. When I was in grad school, I was super busy. I was teaching scuba diving. I was working full time. I was in grad school in the evening, and on the weekends, I needed something really simple to keep up with my life. And so I had a uniform on the weekend of jeans and a black t-shirt. Very Steve Jobs of me. But I was just doing so much, and I didn't have the mental capacity to make those big decisions. When I look back at that time period, I can also see that I had a pretty solid uniform for work, and I had a pretty solid uniform for scuba diving as well. So I had taken this concept and really just expanded it throughout my whole entire wardrobe to make my life so much easier. And I have done the same thing in the past few years. I love this concept. It is so transformative. It can do so much for you as a person, as a woman. It can set you free from so many things about fashion that society tells us and let you be the woman you were intended to be, the woman that God intended you to be, without all the trappings of fashion and trends and wasted money and feeling blah in your outfits, just not loving what you're wearing something because someone said it was a must-have in your wardrobe, or some Instagram influencer was wearing it and looked great, and then you put it on and you look like a sack of potatoes. I've been there, okay? I've been there, and I just want to encourage you, wear what you love every day. Think about the concept of a style uniform. Think about these amazing benefits and how it could change your life, change your mornings for the better. Hey there, gorgeous. Before you go, if this episode inspired you and helped you to feel more confident, I'd love for you to leave me a written review on Apple Podcasts. Second, hop on over and join the free Facebook group at christianstylecommunity.com, where you'll find Jesus-loving women just like yourself learning about style and building a dream wardrobe. Get dressed, be radiant.